Hi, I wanted to do a quick video to warn you and help you from not being scammed by this company, R&M Moving Company, that has a whole bunch of ads on Craigslist. I use this company. I got completely scammed. I wish I read the reviews before dealing with them and having the experience that I had. First off, today is the 26th, so they're still posting ads. This ad is from yesterday. So when you first read the ad, it seems very appealing. You want to hire them over anyone else because they put it in everything here that sounds good. It sounds right. So this is their ad, but here's where the big scam comes in. First, I want to point out right here, this is not their address. I'm going to get into that right after I tell you what happened and how they're a scam. When you look at this, you look at the prices, and that's one thing you love about it is that they list all the prices. $2,175,000 for 2 hours, $65 for every hour after. Right here. The big thing right here, it says, but wait, no hidden fees, no annoying fuel costs, no gas fees, no maintenance fees, no handling fees, no zip, zero, none, no weird service fees. I wish I could just show you my contract, but since I'm screenshotting this is how it is. So real quickly, this is what happened. I ordered their services over the phone. I paid them $50 to move my things. I literally moved around the corner from my house. It's less than a mile away. I'm like almost blocks away is where they moved me. All they were moving was mostly boxes, bed, dresser, 2 dressers, a bed, and 1 kitchen table. There was no furniture. There was no dinette sets and dinette chairs. It was mostly boxes and bags, a bed, and a dresser. So this is the price that I was quoted, the $175 for 2 hours and $65 after, $50 deposit. They came to my home. They loaded everything up on the truck. And once they went literally around the corner to my house, it took them, first off, they got to my house at 9 a.m. They came to my new home, unloaded. Well, no, before they unloaded, here's the scam part. Before they unloaded, because they arrived at me at the first house at 9, loaded everything up, got to the second house. Then they gave me this long contract. It's 1, 2, 3 pages. It's a front and a back page, and then there's another page that talks about the insurance and whatnot. And they say, here's your bill. The bill was $772. And I said, how did y'all come up with that? Y'all barely moved anything, mostly boxes and whatnot. And he said, well, we're accounting for the time that we left the yard, till the time they assume it's going to take them to get finished, all the way to the time that it's going to take them to get back to the yard. And I said, that's ridiculous. How did you get $772? That's dang near $800 to move me around a corner, and you're not even lifting any furniture. There was no furniture because I was buying new furniture. So there was no furniture. And he said, well, you either pay it or we take your things. So they wasn't going to unload the truck until I paid them the $772. I could not let them leave with my whole house, everything that I own in the house. I mean, inside their trailer or whatever. So I had no choice but to pay. Because what he told me is if I don't pay, they're going to take my things, and then there's a $90 per day added on to what you owe. So pissed off that I had to pay this money, because if they leave, I'm I'm really hit. That's my whole house inside their trailer. So they moved everything in after I paid them the money. They broke things. They broke my son's dresser. They scratched up a number of items. They did, all my boxes was labeled and they were just putting them anywhere. Items that says kitchen was in the front room. Things that said front room or kitchen was in the basement. They were just putting them anywhere. So that was the biggest part with that. So when they broke the dresser, I called the owner, whoever, and I said, look, your guys they're breaking stuff. And he was like, well, you have the insurance or whatever. And just take pictures or whatever, it's damaged. Take a picture of the dresser and send it to me. I did that. Long story short, nothing came of it. I was calling, saying, like, are you going to take care of this? I paid for the insurance. They did not take care of it. Actually, he just blocked me from calling him or texting him or whatever about it. So I decided I was going to go to this address right here. Come to find out, that is a fraud address. That address actually belongs to a company called Alcare Recovery. So I went there and I asked, do you know who R&M is? Do they work here? Are you partnered with them? Something. They was like, no, we don't know who they is. You like the seventh or whatever person that came by here. We don't know who that company is. So when you pull up there, it's a recovery place. They have nothing to do with R&M Removing Company. They have nothing to do with them. They're just a recovery place for, like, if your car gets towed, you can come and recover your things from your car. I sat there and talked with them or whatever and told them what was going on. It was like, I don't know. I can't help you. I don't know why they're using our address. So I looked R&M up online and I found another address. And I went there. I found this one, which is also in Southfield. So I went to this address, and this is their number that's on the site. Where is their number at? Okay, I think I have to click on here. Show number. Okay, you see that number right there? 248-796-2671. Look right here. 248-296-2421. Go to this address. I went to that address, same thing. I actually talked to the lady that rents out the spaces in this building, and she said, you are not the first person that came here. They actually have taken people's whole house because they did not have this ridiculous amount that they asked at the end. And so they took it, and then people come here looking for their stuff, and it's not there. So what the lady, everybody that goes to this address is another fraud address, but what the lady will give you is a detective's number that is investigating this company for fraud in running this scam and also using this address. They never rented out a space in this building. They're just using that address to make themselves look legit. I wish I would have looked at the reviews for this place. And these right here, these are fake reviews. I already know how that's done on YP Yellow Pages. But here, let me go back and I'm going to show you their real reviews. Right here on Yep. Yep, you cannot fake reviews. On Yahoo, you can. I mean, on Yellow Page, you can. So here's the reviews. I have not took the time to write a review yet, but I will. This is everyone that had a bad experience and rated them 1111111. Okay, that's not for this company. That's advertisement. So, in 17 other reviews that are not currently recommended. I don't know. What is that? What does that mean? Oh, these are more reviews on the company. See, you have to go. I wish I would have read through this stuff. They did a lot of people this way. And if you didn't have that money on the spot, they took away, they left with everything that you own. They'll leave with everything you own on that truck. and you have no way of tracking them down because it's a fraud address. This is a fraud address. I went there, and also the other one is a fraud address. And there's some other sites that people had left reviews about their experiences with them. So one thing that I did do is I did contact the detective and spoke with him. He's supposed to get back with me. I also called Fox 2, and I spoke with them, gave them as much information. I guess they're doing whatever they do on their end, and then they're going to get back with me. But my biggest thing is, my warning to you is, do not use this company because you will be scammed. Typically I am not the one to be getting scammed or whatever, because I always do my due diligence and research. But I read this compared to everybody else's, and this one looked good. Even the guy on the phone, he was nice. He was relatable, and all this other stuff. But what he would not give me was a final cost. He wouldn't give me a final cost. He just gave me the estimate, which I thought was fair. But when we pulled up and he said he wasn't going to unload until I gave him close to $800, that was the absolute craziness to me. So I'm just going to end that video at that. I hope they catch these people, because this is ridiculous. All this sounds good. And he even said to me, you should have read the contract. He said, you should have took 30 minutes and read through the contract. I'm like, you want me to read through a contract that you gave me after, I paid my deposit, after you loaded my truck, once you get me to the house to say, here, read this. That contract. So yes, there are hidden fees. There, all the maintenance, that insurance or whatever. I did everything it said to do on the insurance when it came to my broken items. I emailed, never got an email back. All of this stuff, as I was looking at the contract, was just phony and fake. They don't have no real location or anything like that. You can't track them down. But I do feel bad for those where they took their whole homes because they didn't have that much money. They thinking it's going to be this price, probably no more than $300. And then when they pull up to the house, they say, oh, it's some ridiculous amount. And especially for single moms that don't have that money to dish out like that, that's really hurting to them. You're taking a family's whole home. That's the equivalent of a house being burned down. Them, when they load up that truck with everything that you own and take off with it because you don't have that large amount right there, right then, that's the equivalent of a house being burned down and you losing everything. You lose everything because there's no way of tracking where they are. And if they decide they're going to block you and not your calls no more, then that's just what it is. So just beware. I would just say don't use them, period, at all. At all. Even like the picture these are pictures, and I looked up these pictures. These are pictures they got off the internet. Even like the truck. Now, if this was their truck, you'll be able to see the name of the company, their company. This is not their company. It's something that they blurred out. Because all I did was put these pictures inside of Google image search, and these pictures was taken off of different sites. And this is just the side of a random truck. That's all. There's no company name on it or nothing. So that's my review on them. Please beware. Even on their website, which was poorly done, I'm just going to go to it real quick. Has their number, and where is it at?
Hello there. Are you looking for a competent moving service? M Moving LLC is one of the best moving companies in your area. We are an affordable.
Oh goodness, that's loud. Okay, so, and even on the website, the prices are different. And where is that address at? It's They have it on here too. It says, let me see, I think it's under contact us. Yep, there's the address. If you go to that address, you'll see that it's not theirs. It belongs to a recovery company. This recovery company, and I'm going to see if I can find their logo. Yep, this is their logo. This is the company right here. When you pull up to the company, you'll see the logo as soon as you pull inside their driveway. And when you go in or whatever, they're going to tell you who they are and that you're not the first person that came there. And even if you go to the other address that you find online, it's 155565 and ask for R&M Moving Company. You can see on the board, they're not even listed. You ask the security, they're not listed. They'll tell you, and they'll give you the investigator's numbers because they're doing this to everybody. But I'm not going to take any more time on this. I got a couple more videos that I want to make, but I just wanted to give them the Charlemagne the God Donkey of the Day. Hee-haw, hee-haw.